Hello, welcome to the premiere episode of our Scandinavia vlog series with P&O Cruises Aurora. In this episode, we show you what it's like for two Americans to board P&O Cruises for the very first time. We'll give you our initial impressions after a couple of days of sailing, a few days of at sea and fun and sun and some tasty beverages, and then we go to Kiel, Germany, where we show you a lot of World War II history, including a very immersive look at a fully restored U-boat. So we hope you stick around for that. Enjoy the series. Welcome to episode 1 of our Scandinavia vlog series with P&O. Please subscribe to our channel and select the bell to receive notifications of our new content. Thank you. Boarding day is always special, but today was a bit extra so for two reasons. This is our first P&O cruise, and we were being joined by lots of our British friends over the next 19 nights. We're embarking on a 3-night cruise, then back to back with a 16-nighter. Most of our friends are joining us just for the first 3 nights.
Almost there.
Almost there. This 3-night cruise would be over far too quickly, but we added it ahead of our 16-nighter to allow lots of our friends to join us. Because we're an itinerary-driven channel, we spent very little time filming the first 3 nights. As for us, spending time with our friends was the priority. That said, you'll see a bit of shipboard fun very shortly. Well, we're not sure as of literally this filming if we're going to go out into town in this. We're due to be here in less than a month on another cruise, so we might just wait for that. Inevitably, some people are going to go out into town, and they're welcome to it. This looks like a coffee day. Across from Sindhu is Raffles, the ship's coffee bar. They open at 7:30 in the morning. It's 7:42, and they are indeed open, but they're just open for coffee. Apparently, they don't do the pastries till 8 o'clock. Just little quirks like that they don't quite advertise. While the weather hasn't been great, it has finally stopped raining, though it didn't do so until mid-afternoon. The day is by no means a total loss, because tonight is formal night, a rather memorable one as it would turn out. Though our cruise mates all have YouTube channels, they are friends first. We'd have a wonderful, fun cruise with them.
Well, we need another dance, Gav. Show us the moves. Show us the moves. That's it. Do it. It's like True Lies, isn't it? Do it. Do it. Do do. Do it. Do do do.
During the sail-in the following morning, we reflected on completion of our initial P&O cruise. What did you think?
Overall, it's been fairly similar to most cruises we've been on, other than everybody being British and things in pounds. It's been a great experience. Check-in was quick and easy. The ship is lovely. The crew are excellent. They're efficient. Maybe a little less chatty than what we're normally used to, but it's been great.
that's really the difference. There aren't any wholesale changes. There aren't any wholesale differences, rather. Other than it being a British cruise line, other than there being some British humor on the ship, that isn't terribly different from any other cruise line we've been on. It's early days. We have 16 more nights to come on this back-to-back, just turning around at Southampton now off of the 3-day, and we'll let you know what we think at the end of this cruise. As we said goodbye to our friends on board for the 3-night cruise, we'd soon welcome 2 other friends joining us for today's 16-nighter. Shortly, though, even back-to-back passengers would have to disembark, as the ship wanted to perform a deep cleaning. Allowed to return 4.5 hours later, thankfully through a priority queue, we set out to meet our friends for a drink.
Hi. Oh, hello, Bob.
Hello.
Oh, you got a DJI Mini.
I did. Size doesn't matter, does it?
You've got a little.
You've got a small one. This is what I need to hear.
We had a Fimi Palm.
A who?
A Fimi Palm.
There's probably a cure for that.
Very similar.
We're showing you just a few seconds of our second Southampton sail away to make this point, that the vibe is quite different. This 16-night crowd is understandably more chilled and absent for this sail away than that of the 3-nighter. We're okay with either type of crowd, but we're looking forward to this more relaxed, exploratory type of itinerary.
Since we just left Southampton yesterday, I thought, no, I can already see you over there saying, please, not musical theatre. It's not musical theatre, you're okay. And finally then, question number 20. Which bridge in San Diego runs for 2.1 miles?
The Coronado Bay Bridge.
It's the Coronado Bridge. 17 or more. 18 or more.
We got
You're
second.
going to write down the answer on the back of your piece of
17.
paper,
Yeah.
and you're going to come and bring it down here to me.
We're trying something called a syndicate quiz. And the syndicate quiz, I'm going to put these 2 lovelies on the spot. Syndicate quiz is
Big boys quiz.
big boy. What about the girls?
Oh yeah, big boys and girls quiz.
I guess it's serious, cutthroat, like the earlier one wasn't. So one of the things about the syndicate quiz is people take it quite seriously. It's 10:30 at night plus. We're in the buffet. It happens to be formal night, and many of the people have stayed in their finery. We got 9 out of 20 on the syndicate quiz. It really was some trivial trivia. And now, it's time, as my friend Luke would say, for cheeky snack. The nearby Kiel Canal you'll see shortly connects this Baltic Sea with the North Sea. Since completion at the end of the 19th century, the Kiel Canal's 98-kilometer or 61-mile length saves smaller ships sailing the 460 kilometers around the large Jutland Peninsula. Interestingly, this is a freshwater canal being fed by several inland rivers. Located across the street from the submarine you'll go inside shortly, the Naval Memorial and Museum complex here is comprised of several attractions. In 1946, the surrendered German vessel Prince Eugen was towed to Kwajalein Atoll, where it remains today after surviving atomic testing. One of her propellers was then brought here. Originally designed as a World War I memorial, the interior now honors sailors of later wars, with some flags provided by other countries' militaries. it is easy to see what a vantage point this would have been to help keep watch over the harbor during World War II. Below is U-995. The U-boat will tour shortly. Before that, and located directly below this memorial tower, is an entrance to the underground memorial that is dedicated to sailors of all countries. At its exit is a small naval museum. This memorial hall is an excellent, sobering reminder of the cost of war. Across the street is the fascinating submarine. For the 1940s, this was a pretty high standard indeed for submarine living. We hope you've enjoyed this video. In our next episode, we spend 2 days exploring Helsinki, Finland. We have lots of cruise content on our channel, so why not watch another video after this? Thank you for watching.